Okay, now we're going to be combining identities with our arc functions. So first of all, when you see the first one, I hope you recognize that this is the cosine sum identity. So let's just write that down real quick. Cosine sum identity is cosine A, cosine B. That's two separate angles minus sine A, sine B. So in this case, we're calling this A and this B. Now, I think just because of the nature of this kind of problem, it's easier if we actually go ahead, especially because this one, 1/3, is not on a unit circle. So let's go ahead and draw our triangles so that we can see these things. All right, so arctangent square root 3. So first of all, I need to check and see what quadrants I'm in. So arctangent up here. Arctangents in quadrants 1 or 4 is positive, so we're going to be in quadrant 1. Arcsine is also in 1 and 4, and it is positive, so it's in quadrant 1. So we got two triangles in quadrant 1. But I'll draw them separately. So this is, we're going to call this one A. So tangent is Y over X. So I can figure out what my hypotenuse would be. So that'd be 1 squared plus square root 3 squared equals r squared, or hypotenuse. So my hypotenuse on this triangle is 2. All right, and then my other triangle. So this is sine, we'll call this triangle B, or angle B. That would be 1 over 3. So this time I have a hypotenuse, so 3 squared minus 1 squared equals x squared. All right, that makes this 2 square root 2. All right, so I can do cosine of triangle A. So cosine of triangle A is 1/2. Cosine of triangle B is 1/3. I'm sorry, no, it's not. It's square root 2 over 2 square root 2 over 3 minus sine of A, which is square root 3 over 2, times sine of B, which is 1/3. And then we just simplify. So this is 2 square root 2 over 6 minus square root of 3 over 6, which, because they have a common denominator, I can go ahead and subtract. Nothing simplifies because this square root of 3 doesn't have anything outside of it that I get to simplify with. So that's your final answer. All right, so let's do B. Let me erase some of this so that I have room to write it. All right, so this is tangent double angle identity. So let me write down the tangent double angle identity in case you don't remember it and you don't have your sheet sitting right there in front of you. Tangent 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta over 1 minus tangent squared theta. And we're going to draw another. All right, so inside of this I have arcsine. I know we just checked arcsines in 1 and 4, but this is positive, so we know it's in quadrant 1. So I'm going to draw we'll call this theta, and sine would be 2 over 5. So that's going to be 5 squared minus 2 squared. So 25 minus 4 equals x squared. So 21 equals x squared. X equals the square root of 21. So I am looking now, I'm going to go to here. Tangent is, 21 doesn't break down, by the way. So tangent of theta is 21, is 2 over 21, which means it has to be rationalized. So 2 over square root 21 times the square root of 21 equals 2 square root 21 over 21. All right, so now I'm going to plug all of that into my formula. So I have 2 times 2 square root 21 over 21 over 1 minus 2 square root 21 over 21 squared. That's a lot of craziness. We'll just simplify that. So that becomes 4 square root 21 over 21 over, all right, so I'm going to, this 21 squared, why don't I know that? 441. So I'm going to write this as 441 over 441 minus 4 times 21 over 441. Now what I just did was I squared the 2, that's where I got 4. I squared the square root of 21, that's where I got 21. And I squared 21 and got 441. I wrote this as 441 over 441 so I could go ahead and do the subtraction. All right, so I got 4 square root 21 over 21 on top. And now on bottom, I have, these are yucky numbers. So 441 minus 84, I end up with 357 over 441. So this is just a division problem. I'm going to move over here. So I have 4 square root 21 over 21 divided by 357 over 441. So I'm going to flip that. 441 over 357. That makes this 21. So that would be 84 square root 21 over 357. I'm going to put 84 over 357 in my calculator just to see if it simplifies. I don't think it does. Oh, it does, 4/17. So I end up with 4 root 21 over 17. Well, that's my final answer. Just let me show you real quick what I did in order to simplify that. So the square root 21 can't simplify with anything. So I just put the 2 outside numbers in with a fraction bar to see how it's simplified. I know most of you know this, but I just want to make sure so nobody misses something that's kind of easy. So 84 over 357, and it simplified to 4/17. So that is it for that one.